Hey everybody, this is Grace. In this video, pardon the way I'm doing it, but I want to talk about something that I noticed today, and it just almost floored me. Now, before I talk about it, I've been going through a lot of things. Now, I know a lot of people have, and a couple days ago, all of it kind of came crashing down on me, and I started feeling a lot of exhaustion because it's been a lot of stuff. And not just, there's all that's going on in the world today on top of it, and has been for months, years, maybe even some of it. But I've been feeling this exhaustion. And, well, during this time, a year at least, more, but I'd say at least probably maybe a year or so, I haven't done things that I used to do. Like on YouTube, I used to check the analytics a lot. Not a lot, but I kept up with it, see how things are going, how things work. And then when they changed from classic to studio, wasn't that it? Classic to studio. I try to learn how it works and everything. But I guess at some point along the line, I really didn't pay enough attention. And today I did, this morning. And I was like, whoa, really? I had not noticed this. And I had made this channel here because I was having problems. This was one of them, and I made another one because I was having troubles with my two original channels. I have more than one channel now, yeah, definitely. But those I have had for one of them it was 6 years in August. The other one is probably around 6 years. Maybe that's April. It'd be 6 years. I don't know. But these are not. And I really didn't use those two, this channel and another one. I didn't use them very much at all, really. Every once in a while to get in and make a video. And you can tell I hardly have that many views on anything. I just put up one earlier, an hour or so ago. Nobody's watched it. That's what I'm saying. That can happen. Especially the topic. If the what I've noticed with this one is this topic, the topic I usually do. If you're not already pretty much established, forget it. I had tried recently, made a totally different new channel, and it was like, no, not going to be promoted. But who knows? I might have to wind up using that one, because what I noticed today was like, oh my goodness, that was so bad. But I didn't know the extent of how bad it was, the badness, until just, I don't know how long ago, I put up another video on it, and it was like, what? So today was one of those eye-opening days for these channels, and I still am not sure what it is, what's going on, what's wrong with them, that topic. Something's not right, and let me get to that part. Anyway, I got to this thought in my mind. What I'll do is use this channel and test it out. Test to see if it's going to happen on this channel too. Now, it might not be such a good idea, since I did put one up, made one public. One of them I listened to, and I said, "Ooh, I better not make that one public." That one was like, "Whoo, no, I would probably get a strike for that one." I don't know what kind of mood I was in. It was from back like a month ago, or maybe, I don't know, maybe even longer. But anyway, so then I put that video up today. Nobody's watched it. Yeah, and that is part of the problem, is the views, because that channel, I had just recently gone through them, and I had videos that were in the thousands, and for nobody to watch them now, and it just around the time that sometime last year in 2020, views all of a sudden went come basically down to sometimes it was like 20, if that many. Big difference. Big difference. Now, I've had trouble on that channel before because I had a video that was on a different topic, similar, but yeah, basically a little different. And and when I'm looking for those almost 6 years, it's you know, the analytics and everything. It's a huge spike on it, on that one, because it got several thousands of views. None of them before or after, no other video got that many, and had a lot of thumbs down, because it was, I think it was because, and people had written me that basically it was a suggested video by somebody who was real popular, and I believe it was that theirs was staged, you know, like an act, like on theater, and mine wasn't, and they didn't like that. They wanted mine to be like that one. Well, mine wasn't like that one. So that I had a whole slew of thumbs down. I think at that point I remember saying, I don't think I've even gotten that many thumbs down altogether, okay, ever. And it messed up with my analytics really bad. So, and I think that's what it was, and all the negative comments and stuff. But this, I think, has something, but now, flash forward to now, not that video, but the one I put up today, I think it has something to do with those bots. Yeah, I've had more than one channel, on more than one channel I made a video about these strange comments. You know, they do a timestamp on them, you know, to go and watch something, and then you click on it. And from what I understand, I've never clicked on them. I don't know, you know, where they lead, but I had watched some videos on YouTube. They said, yeah, you click on that and it can mess with everything. Okay. Now, I don't know that for a fact, so it's allegedly. I don't know it, but I've had my channel set to mainly to that I have to approve every video, and I mean every comment. And I hardly ever get comments too on that, especially that channel. I went through and looked at it. I used to get comments, you know, not a whole bunch. It's not a, you know, back when I was getting them. Then it stopped. Okay, there's something weird about all of it. And then today I noticed it really was putting the picture together, and I was thinking, oh my goodness, really? Okay. And the comments have stopped. Yeah, I'll get it from people I had already approved, and you know, their comments, so I don't have to read their comments. I mean, I don't have to approve their comments; they're automatically approved. And one of them I just recently did that, and that I get, and she was always one to comment for years. So, but the comments I'm talking about are the ones that timestamped and all that, and I had noticed that the bot. It's a bot. It has to be a bot, you know, somebody set up. And before I had noticed that they don't count as views. Okay, it's a computer bot. As soon as somebody puts up my guess is, this is my guess, from what I've seen over months now, is as soon as that video hits that they can leave a comment, boom, they hit it with a comment, you know, to go and click on something and, you know, for people to go and watch and, yeah, cause problems. But they didn't count as view counts then. But I think what's happening now is, like, I had every one of them, I would click on report, what is it called? Report / something, I don't know. And I would do that. Well, I think maybe now the bot still comes around and keeps trying. And what I noticed was when you have a video, well, I'm not going to say that for now. I'm going to wait until see more. But it could be the bots. But what I'm thinking that I'm going to have to do, and I've mentioned this before because I've thought about it, what I'm going to have to do to stop that is to, when I make the video, to put it on the comments on no comments. And leave it on there for, I have to see how many minutes, and then make it to where, you know, a person can leave a comment. Okay. Now, if somebody's going to want to, you know, watch it right away, and they see that they can't leave comments, you know, because, you know, if you watch it and it has that no comments, it won't change once I change it. You'll have to watch the video again to leave a comment. So, you know, and I have actually sent screenshots to YouTube about these, that I get these so many times, so often. Okay. But, I mean, it must be something they cannot stop. I mean, I had noticed some kind of setting somewhere on there when I made that new account that it might have been that. It might have been that. I don't know what it was, but and over the years I've noticed that some accounts, some channels, my old channels when it was classic had different things than this one and the other one I made. My 2 older accounts, older channels, did. So they had different things like where you can see certain percentages. I think these had percentages and the other ones didn't, of certain things you could see. So I bet that makes a whole lot of sense. It's clear as mud. It's probably so. Okay. But that wasn't all that I had, not today, but I had noticed before. And see, some of these things I don't want to mention because the more it's like the more people know that they could do this, the trolls will do it. The trolls, I have seen, people mention stuff, and the next thing you know, more and more people have those same kind of problems. So, I mean, I go back, like I said, my first channel is 6 years last August. Okay. And, I mean, some of the stuff was already, people know. But they had it to where somebody back then was saying that they always got thumbs down. As soon as they put the video up, boom, somebody would hit them thumbs down. And they were saying, more than one person was saying this, that it was a bot, that somebody, somebody that just didn't like them did. Well, that doesn't have to necessarily be the case. Like if you just hop in a video, you can click, thumbs down right away. But they were certain that it was a bot. So I don't know how they knew it. It was years ago, and many years ago. But I'm just like, whoa, with all of what I noticed today, go back to today, this morning, earlier today, whenever it was. I told you, exhaustion, I'm serious. I have this exhaustion, and it makes my brain a little bit, maybe a lot of bit cloudy, and it's hard to stay on task. Maybe I just take a breath. And I have actually considered doing like live streams, but I don't know if you can do live streams on. I know this channel doesn't have that many subscribers, so it doesn't have enough. But I wonder if it ever has enough, if you can still do them on unlisted. Now, I made a video the other day. I don't know which channel. I put it on where it is. Oh, I was testing so many things and all. But basically saying, talking about this kind of stuff. Like that other one. I mean, that one that I usually do this topic on. What the crap happened to it? Oh my goodness. And I'm talking probably I don't even know when it started. I went back, tried to go back a little bit. Really don't know when it started. All these weird things. Like I said, I had so many things going on for probably over a year, and even before then, that I just wasn't enough focused to see. But that other one that I did see, I think it's just another one, and I think it's a bot. I think somebody did hit my channel with a bot. Maybe more than one. But it's very discouraging to try to, even put up videos, at all, to put up videos. Because, I mean, if it's going to be hit with those comments, they're going to be hit with bots. And if some of them the bots actually do, they take some a little, like a few seconds or something. I think it used to be what people would say, it has to, somebody has to watch your video at least 3 seconds, okay, before it makes a count. That used to be it. When I first started, that's what I would hear people say. Who knows if it was true or not, any of this. But if it hits your account and it takes longer than 3 seconds, then it's going to mess with your watch time. whew, I feel that exhaustion, let me tell you. Oh, okay. Anyway, like I was saying, you know, I was going to start doing certain videos on that channel that came from a binder, not a binder, but a composition book. I'm serious. Yeah, I got it right here, a composition book. And I had started taking notes back in, let's see, September of 2016 in it. And all the way through, let's see, sometime in 2018. Yeah. And I had made like PowerPoint videos from it and all this. And I was going to use that binder to, not binder, I keep saying binder, this composition book to, you know, make videos, because a lot of them I never finished, and on that channel, and I said, hopefully nothing else will show up, you know, happen. Anytime, I've said that in a video I just made public today, anytime I say that, something happens. And in the combination, like I said, when I put this video up on that channel, and what I saw was like, oh my goodness, it's really a big waste of time. Now, I don't monetize my channels, so it's not about money. I'm not a money motivated person. But when I see something like that, and you know, it will bug me, it will bother me. I'm not trying to give anybody any advice or anything like this. This is just, you know, what I do, what I've been doing for these years, 6+ years. And but to see something like that, I want to know what's going on. You know, at that time, now what's going on, and why? I like to figure out. That's why I like the analytics so much, is because I've always liked to figure things out. And I had started off as a math and computer science major. I wound up as a social and behavioral scientist, getting degrees in those and teaching at college and university. But altogether, I like seeing that. I like watching that. But when something doesn't have an answer to it, I can't find an answer what's going on. Yeah. So anyway, like I said, I want to use this channel to, or I was going to say, I want to use this channel to test stuff too. But when it's such a really, I mean, a channel I hardly ever use, and I hardly get any views because I hardly ever use it, and there was no consistency. There's never been any consistency in any of my channels, really. I'm consistent about being inconsistent. But I'm probably going to, you know, every once in a while try to put up a whole, you know, several videos on one day. And I had said that from the beginning. I wanted to use this channel that I could do something like put up more than one video a day. Some days none, you know, whatever. Some days one. And, but I think at this time I want to try it. I'd have to make, well, I have some videos I haven't made public on this channel already, uploaded. But, you know, so if you see it, all of a sudden, boom, 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 I'm hitting with a lot of videos, don't unsubscribe. You don't have to watch them, you know. But I'm testing it out. I want to see, is it some kind of bot? Does it know this channel? Would it, or does it matter? It probably wouldn't matter. Just that those bots just hit any channel. You know, they could do that, hit any channel. And the people who are leaving their what is it called? You know, the comments open. Yeah, I have actually seen some people that did that, and I look at their. I'm usually not one to read comments because I don't usually at all read people's comments on their videos. But one of them I did, and I think it was because I went to leave a comment, which I don't comment that much, either. And then right where it was, there was that kind of bot comment, and that's dangerous. I mean, if that's what these people were saying on YouTube, they made videos about it, said that it was dangerous. Check it out yourself. Don't believe me. You know, if what it says is true. You know, it could be messing with a lot of people and their channels. I don't know. Go watch them yourself. So I don't want to say more on that. Anyway, it does bother me. It bothers me. You know, like I said, my channels aren't monetized, and so really, I mean, I can see what if one of these years. I mean, come on, 6 years, 6+ years. Do I think I'm going to be monetized? No. So. So come on. I mean, I live in the real world, but it would be quite a miracle if it did. I really have seen so many troubles, especially like on those first two ones, two channels had so many problems. So, yeah. And a lot of the things I've figured out, I'm not saying my channel, my videos are great because I don't show my face, and I really don't like when some people say, well, some people, they don't show their face. Well, some people have reasons to not, and that's not up to you to question and to tell them what to do. Think about it, okay? Oh, mind your own business, some people. Really, some people, they put their noses and stuff that is really none of their business, and then they get mad when people put stuff in their noses in their business. Yeah, what's good for the goose is good for the gander. So that was just a little offset rant. It cracks me up what some people think that they have this. They're such a high level that they can tell people what to do, and then they complain. They say, "Yeah, people are always trying to tell me what to do with my channel." Well, let's think about that. And then that's what they're doing. Projection at its finest. They're telling other people how they should do their channels. This is YouTube. You're not supposed to be doing it without your face. Really? Where does it say that? In the laws and the rules? I don't see any of that. Nope, sure don't. Oh my goodness. Some people. Yeah, but the hypocrisy. And yeah. Shame on them. But anyway, like I said, okay, maybe I'm going to start summing this up because my camera, I need to get a new phone for one thing. That's what I use, the camera on my phone. I need a new phone. It's time. But not enough memory on it. Maybe if I remove some of those little clips that I have that were just funny little clips or cute little clips about the dogs and pictures of them, maybe I'd have more room. I don't know how that works though on Android. Yeah, I also have another one I could do, but I have never. I have an iPad. I've never used an iPad to make videos. I've tried, and it just all fuzzy and whatever. But I think that there's an app that I need to get for it, and I can do something like that. I don't know how you mount those in your car. If you want to use it as a mount, use it on a mount when it's an iPad. The iPads are kind of thick, big, wide. Anyway, like I said, you may see a whole bunch of videos just popping up, boom, 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 boom. And it's because I'm testing to see if I get hit with those bots and how I want to really find out how it's working. And yeah, and go from there. Because it really takes away from the feeling. I can't even explain it since I'm not monetized. But it's like, I'm doing work for what? For them to be messing with me. I guess that's what it is people have the audacity, the nerve to go out and just, because of their selfish purposes, like that does never happen in this history of human and human. I heard that more than one place lately. Is it something that people are putting out there? Why am I just a human? And one of them was on TV. Yeah. So, anyway. And that's right. I've never liked when people... Ooh, there's a bright flash in the window. But, when I was a student, one of the things that was going around then, that was a long time ago, was that of people saying, always using he, and women were saying, I'm not a generic male. I am a woman. And there was also, I remember in a class, while I'm on that subject, there was a class where they were saying, have you noticed how people don't like to use the word woman? Because back then, at least, it had such a connotation. They would say that girl, or that lady, but to say woman, and this was many years ago, it was like taboo. Yeah, anyway, just added a little bit of that. I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up. I'm going to go back inside, and I don't know. It's such a beautiful day here after we had those, they call them historic Texas winter storms. And here it is, probably, what is it, 2 weeks later? Whew, man. And the weather, I'm feeling exhaustion, seriously. That did not help back then with everything else that was going on. But the weather has been so beautiful. And, yeah, and my allergies, of course, is going to say, we're going to make it miserable at the same time. Oh, my goodness. But, yeah, weather has been beautiful. So, but I plan on not doing my videos like this right here, in front of a shrub. I don't like doing that, but I plan on doing more at parks and stuff like that. And we'll see. Just right now, I don't want to leave. So, to go too far. So, anyway, I'll talk to you on another video. Bye.